Howdy all, this is Texas Gaming Industries here, and welcome back to another episode of my Let's Play Transport Fever 2 for Remote Edition. Now, this is basically a new recording, as somehow the previous one, I did not set up my microphone, so all the footage that was supposed to happen in the original recording was lost. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry, but in the short term, basically what happened in that failed recording was we got a new tanker car, we set up a new service to supply fuel to Javaburg, and also we basically need to focus on getting these tracks cleared up because all of these trains are stuck on where they are. They cannot go anywhere because the junction ahead here at this station is completely blocked off. Well, technically not blocked, it's just I think I might have to extend this Y a bit and basically reconnect it to someplace on this line here. If it's gonna make, because these trains are basically taking too long to get clear of this area, and it's basically causing traffic delays. So this Y will be one of the main things we'll be working on in this episode. But because of the gameplay and frame rate issues, I'm going to probably just pause the game for now, and we'll get started on removing the tracks of what would be the original Y. I don't want to remove the Y, I know removing the Y here is part of the original trackage, but I have no other choice. It's either this, or my trains get gridlocked completely. Besides, a longer track will allow more trains to basically clear and get to where they need to go. Vehicle in the way. Ah, crud. I should have had been more careful. Well, I could at least install some temporary track here, and then just delete the track where the train is on. There. Then also have to get rid of this switch here in order to clear everything up. So all trains going through here will have to basically temporarily be diverged to reach their final destinations. Alright. Now with that out of the way, as well as getting rid of this old signal gantry and getting rid of these signals, we can now get started on replacing the old track here and basically improving on this old Y. First of all, the track will basically parallel the other line here, which is basically... Huh? Oh, there's a bit of a track on this switch here that I have to get rid of. Same for this one. There. So, the original trackage is going to go right through this area here. $55 to $50 on that line. Not the best, but at least, however, it does provide a lot of ample room. It does provide a good amount of speed. Now, for the new line, it will basically go over this area here. So I'll have to add something, or whatever. Maybe I might be able to, well... The thing about laying tracks in this game is basically finding out how these tracks go well together. This will work a lot better. Let's see. We'll connect this here. and do that. Now, this train won't be train 35. This one going. Oh, let me see. Maybe I might be able to turn this around so we can get back to where it needs to go. And local train 10 cannot connect to all stations. There. That should basically fix the problem. Oh. There. Now, all we need to do next is just add some signals onto this section to allow more trains to use this area. We'll just start off by adding a new signal gantry and adding some new signals along this section of line. Let's see, where's those signals? 4-track span and another 4-track span here, but also one here. Though I've been told to not place signals at the beginning of the end of junctions. So, for the sake of this, I'm gonna basically get rid of the signals leading to this area here because this is a bit of a very wide area, and just kinda see if I can fit this signal gantry into this spot here. As long as it doesn't clip, as long as any of the trains don't clip into the sides of this, then I'll be satisfied. Because I don't want my trains to basically go through that. We'll just give it a try with this Alco RS1 that I still have installed. That looks good. Right, let's add some signals. One aspect. And double aspect. Let's add the rest of the signals onto this. There. That should basically fix that issue now. Of course, all my trains will have to get back into following the new route, but this small little modification will now allow a lot of my trains easy access around this area here. I feel like that because of what it was fine in the early days, but now there's so many trains using the railroad line at the same time, it will basically be less efficient and basically have something that in that aspect. Plus, it will probably be best if I remove the signals from this one too. Although, this double aspect one will basically be in place of this because there is a switch located right after this. How come the signal is... Oh, this train is passing through with no gold bars. I think my whiskey need packaging cartons. Am I actually I know I'm serving that town of whiskey, but I need to check and see if there's other commodities that I have yet to deliver. Oh, whiskey does is being served with both loads of silverware and asphalt. And there's supposed to be fruit juice here too. Oh, it's supposed to be packaging cartons only. Why did I get fruit juice? Train 79, no path electric. It seems like one of my electric freight trains must get stuck. Oh! That's the problem. The train is too long for this passing loop. Ooh. I've forgotten about that. I'll have to basically modify this and the train behind it with 3 coaches instead. But still, 120... That's not gonna cut it either, is it? Oh, you have got to be kidding. My electric commuter train is stuck. Normally the train's supposed to go to the end of the line towards the bumper. Maybe I might be able to fix this by slowly adding a smaller switch. There. That should fix it. Now this electric train can finally get out of the station. But, oh my, wow. There's a lot of There's a lot of residential buildings so close to the station. I'm surprised. The station, and, oh. Huh. Richland has finally gotten a big skyscraper. It's got a couple of skyscrapers, too. It seems like after all these years, Ridgeland has grown to be a fine town. Speaking of which, Blue Water City is actually doing pretty good with a 300% growth. Although its emissions is a mediocre, but at least it's providing ample public and private transport. And there is plenty of goods being delivered in. Though, I don't understand why food and lubricants have to be delivered in, because I only set 4 commodities per city, not 6. Well, thankfully though, with that, I think that new Y that we modified will now allow more trains to access, well, oh, look at that. Now with aluminum being delivered, we can now start produce canned food again. At about time too, because some of our food trains are starting to really not have a lot of money on their hands. Although the aluminum mill does need more bauxite. Speaking of which, where is that train of bauxite anyway? That train is currently loading up at the mine, and the other one is currently on its way, I think. Yeah, but it's stopped at Longhorn Central. Wait, Longhorn Central? Where is that located? There's platforms, so it should be somewhere. Oh wait, Longhorn Central is the station name. It looks like it stopped in front of the station at... Yep. It's in front of Greenwood. I think I might have to eventually build a special freight bypass track to bypass most of the city. This new express freight line will be used solely for freight traffic only, not for passenger service. Though, I still think there is a train that's basically getting stuck somewhere, and why is this train going on that? Oh, something is... Ugh. The train finding algorithm is just so complicated and so wonky. I guess I probably might add a signal gantry to this and add some signals so it can at least clear the track. I'm getting kind of tired of all of my trains getting stuck. Alright, that should do it. Once that track is clear, this train can then basically travel into, well, this to drop off its load. Considering that the town of Longhorn hasn't grown very much for some darn reason. I mean, all of its services, it's supplying a good amount of service. Let's see, station. It is providing an ample service into town, obviously, but shouldn't it basically also grow as well? I don't understand why. Uh, why is this train on this line when it should be... Oh, right. Let me think. I need a faster connection. Though, I think if I tried laying track this way, it will probably... Yeah, it's gonna make an awkward hump right here. Right over the line that leads to the livestock farm. Speaking of which, I want to make sure that the other sides of the railroad are okay. And why is steel here? It should not be dropping off steel. This train's supposed to pick up war materials only. And tools. You're supposed to pick up tools only, not steel. Jeez, there's so much traffic going into this city, it's unbelievable. Jeez. I know these modifications are supposed to help me out immensely with this operation, but seriously though, why can't my trains just basically get through to where they need to go? But on the plus side though, with this new extension, at least my trains are getting through properly. Now once this train heading for the quarry is clear, then this train can easily get through. Oh crud, I forgot that this train is also blocking the way because of its long load. Yeah, I think it's best if the signals are not there. Not the wisest decision, but I have no other choice. My trains were all getting stuck. I would spend all the time in the world to get all this track work repaired and replaced or modified for modern day operations, but it is just too much to work with. I'll have to basically keep modifying and updating my system on a time-to-time basis, I guess. But thankfully, though, a lot more trains are moving this time around, I think. Though I think I might have to... Oh, I forgot about the signaling system. I forgot about this one here. I gotta get rid of these. Now that there's gonna be a longer section, I don't think I really need to have this. Alright, signals have been removed. Whoop, that's not where I wanted to place it. Alright. Now this new signal system should be good to go now. I think I could extend this line, build over this route, and then reattach it here. This will allow more trains that are going for this way to leave this section of track alone for trains heading this way. Because there is trains going this way, but I could reserve this train track for trains going from Longhorn. Plus, I can also extend this track down for trains going straight through to connect to this one. I think I might as well do that right now. Of course, it'll automatically make a bridge. Let's see. Do that. Do that. Okay, so now this line here will be exclusively just used for freight traffic only. Let's see. Trains, town supply, machinery. Well then. Let's see. Longhorn signal 53. That's going through the station. I'm gonna try to alleviate as many freight trains as I can going through that area. So now this freight train is going to be taking this line up. Hold on a minute. Well, what do you know? Some freight trains are actually using this track instead. That will save them a lot of time, instead of basically using this loop, which is now only being reserved for freight trains carrying raw materials. Alright. Hopefully this new extension will allow more trains to operate in this area, and hopefully clear up the main line. And with that, I think we have reached a good ending point for today's episode. So if you had enjoyed this episode of my Let's Play Transport Fever 2, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to Texas Gaming Industries for new video uploads every Friday or Saturday, depending on my outside schedule. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye!